Hi, I'm here to talk to you today about the song Blurred Lines as performed by chill, whatever. I'm really grateful for all that we've got from that. So we were talking about how this song, is very objectifying towards women, and I really feel that, especially when I look very closely at the lyrics. Because to me, the only thing I heard was blurred lines, and to me, and that was song, and there are all these other words, even though there's a lyrics video. To me, when I heard blurred lines, I thought blurring gender lines, blurring the gender binary, blurring presentation, and sort of like how you act as a man or woman, or just really just queering all all along the gender binary lines, because I'm not always comfortable being or identifying with like male or female, or identifying my attractions that way. So I was like very excited about this song. It turns out that the blurred lines are actually blurred lines of, does she want it or not? Well, I want it, but does she want it? And that to me, I don't. I think that the best way to act in such a situation is, if there's a blurred line, then you better not cross it. If there's a line, you don't cross it. If it's blurred, you still don't cross it. Uh, and and that's what that piece really is about, and that's what I get from the lyrics. You know, and I think the one thing that has been suggested to me is something is saying, I know you want it. I think that suggestion can actually be like really problematic for people, because I think a better line would be like, well, you know if you'd want it. So if you're in a situation, perhaps a hookup situation or something like that, you'd say like, you know if you want it. You you know, you might want it a little bit, but let's only do this if we both really want to do this. Because hooking up isn't a game. It's not something you do as a conquest. It's not just like a haha, this happened last night. There's like two like really big things happening, and of course you could just be like, oh, I'm bored, let's just do this. That's something that people can do. Um, but you know, the more enthusiastic the consent is, the better. You know, because to me, like sexual contact and all that sort of stuff, it's it's about like doing what's best for both of you, instead of just like sort of like sliding in like a goal, like past like the goalie, like just over the tips of their fingers, like, oh, I guess this is gonna happen. You know, not I don't want that to be a metaphor to think about in terms of penetration, but just sort of like I did the least. There was the least, almost slightly less than the least amount of willingness for this to go along with it. You know, these things fall consent in some ways falls along a spectrum, and so I think that's like, the more consent, the more willingness, the better. End of part one.